looks like a big to me.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay, cool. What's next? What? From the brake switch at the pedal. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a very special episode of Yammie Noob, and something a little bit different today. We're performing a science experiment. We're going to see if we can fix the famously flawed throttle on this XSR 900 right here. Let's dive into it. Should be a good one. Now, as most of you guys should be aware by now, the MT09 and XSR 900 platform has a really bad throttle, right? And this is your bike here, so who better to talk about it than you?
Man, it feels like you're being bucked, especially with my new sprocket setup, so it's time to do something about that.
And what have you got in the little box over there?
We have a rapid bike in this box provided by Motivation. So I am so excited. I cannot wait to get this in there.
Yeah, Motivation has been helping us out with all kinds of parts for all kinds of motorcycles. And normally we're like, yeah, they're a source for Eurobike stuff, but they don't just make Eurobike gear. They do make stuff for your Japanese motorcycles. I know we put a rapid bike and we got our exhaust for the R1 from back in the day from the guys over at Motivation. So click that link down below, check them out. And if you're local to Austin, you can get yourself over to their store, get your stuff in person, tell them we sent you, and they're gonna get you hooked up just right for your bike.
It's a magical place, okay? Just go peek inside and feel the magic of Motivation. It's a cool spot.
Yeah, they got all kinds of really cool bikes in there. So let's get that thing unboxed. Let's figure out what we gotta do for this motorcycle. And let's see if we can actually fix this throttle.
I hope so.
All right, so before we dive into actually installing this thing, this is your first fuel controller that you've put on a motorcycle, correct?
Correct.
I've done like a whole bunch of them, so.
That's why we're here together, because I'm excited to get into this and I need your help.
Okay, well, why don't we dive in and see what is in the box.
All right, we've got, there's more connectors than I thought.
Yeah, there's a few plugs in there. All right. So let me take a quick little look-see here. And these are all going to go to each of the individual injectors. You can see there's 3 of them. Probably crank and throttle position sensor and then something else. So we're going to be tying into a whole bunch of stuff on this motorcycle. One of the reasons why you go with a rapid bike over something like a Power Commander is that these actually tune while you ride, which is one of the nice additions to this system, whereas you need to get like a bunch of other fuel sniffers and stuff for Power Commanders. So
and it just picks up off of the O2 sensor, right? Like it's just always reading that and adjusting. And
then we've got ourselves some instructions here, which is going to be really nice to figure out where all this stuff ties into. And then it looks like we got our little brain right here, which is the actual tuner. So we're going to go ahead and get the bike up on the lift and start unbolting so we can bolt stuff back onto it. So we have to take the we have to take the gas tank, the airbox, and the tail apart to get all this stuff done. And one of the weird things about this motorcycle is the gas tank's actually hidden under a bunch of sheets. So we took the panels off, which are just held on by screws, and then you have a gas tank sitting here. Normally it's like 2 screws right here, and then it just kind of lifts free. So I'm not used to working on a naked bike where you have to remove all this stuff. But we're just gonna keep going, keep soldiering on, and
welcome to Spite and Whitney's Delirium Cave.
Yeah, this is gonna have a slightly different feel than our normal installs today.
I'm so worried about just snapping something and being like, oh, well, you're screwed now.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have that problem today. Let me know if it starts getting too heavy.
You know what, Jake? It's not heavy enough.
I can start pulling down on it if you want. There we go.
Ooh.
Getting high in here. Just be like, Spite, what are you doing? Nothing.
Emptying your line?
Mm-hmm. Draining the main vein here. Yoink. And there's your airbox.
Sick.
And these are our injectors. Boom, boom, boom.
I see a grasshopper wing in here.
And that doesn't make any sense. So, you're intercepting the signal on it. Okay, that's one done.
Does it go like this?
It's gonna go with the tab facing down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the tab faces the engine. Here we go.
Got it.
Okay, cool. What's next? There you go. Where do you go, little wire? Come on, little wire. Where do you go? What? Okay. What the f? But that's a 4-pin.
Your
Wait.
mom's a 4-pin.
Got it.
It's gotta be that guy. Just doesn't make any sense.
Looks like a big to me.
Up. Come on. There you go. I traced the wire back and it intercepts signal from the brake switch at the pedal
That's correct.
side.
Refer to the illustration. That means you're looking at the wrong connector, sir. We have no issues with that bike. That bike's been 110% successful with the wiring, so
Okay.
it's there.
Oh yeah.
Gun show.
One to go.
I went to the gas station right before coming here to flex.
Alrighty guys, after much trial and tribulation, we have got the rapid bike actually on the bike. It's time for the bike to be rapid.
What would you say was your least favorite part of that?
Oh, so many things. So many things. I think the biggest pain in the butt on this, and we actually ran into it on the R1, is dealing with the reversed polarity on the power circuit. So this is something we ran into where the R1 wouldn't start after we put the rapid bike on, because we were like, why would the polarity be reversed? Well, it's because it's an Italian thing, and apparently they wired weird there. So we had to install the polarity deal, and we actually called rapid bike to double check to make sure our work was correct.
That's correct.
Where that switch is way up under there. So to get back to it, we need to take the gas tank off, and I don't want to have to take the gas tank off. So that was my least favorite part. How about you?
There's nothing worse than like a nut in the battery terminal that just keeps falling. Like you get stuck on 20 minutes for digging out the mechanic's pick and digging out the magnet on a stick, and it's not even magnetized, and you're just...
That one is not fun.
That's the part where I just want to kick something.
But it is worth pointing out that this is not a difficult install, right? This is the first time you've done it.
No. I get hung up on the little stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where...
Super easy. Now let's...
extremely easy.
We're going to need to finish plugging this whole situation back together, and then we're going to connect it to the computer and make sure everything is working. And fingers crossed it's working.
Con le nevi e salioni al concerto di tromboni, di bombardie di cannoni che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar.
It just explodes.
Sorry. Are we in neutral?
Oh yeah. Okay. No, we're in.
Yeah, I got the polarizer on and I followed the directions. I specifically followed the lady's directions. So I wanted to do it my way, but I didn't against my better judgment. All right, hold on.
This is why this place is called the Yammie Noob Center for Kids Who Can't Squid Good, right?
Oh no!
It's on the wrong side.
What's on the wrong side?
She said if you depress it
The rear brake?
and it starts.
Because it runs off the light, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, just amazing. I'm just really good at this shit. I like the revival key tag on here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of how it's meant to sit? It's kind of a little wibbly.
I don't remember it being wiggly.
Oh, I see what the problem is.
Where?
This giant jumble of wires.
There. There.
No wibbly.
Yeah.
Ta-da! So, Whitney, we have toiled and toiled some more and rewired and tested and done a bunch of stuff on this motorcycle, and it is running now. What do you think of the install process after we did that little wrap-up piece to camera and realized that it didn't work?
Watching Spike do his magic, because he's installed a lot of these before, we gotta go with his gut all the time. Your intuition, we should just do that. I now kind of understand why you and Yam will toss instructions aside. Might be because I'm a woman. I'm like, you know, we should look at this. And then the ZH2 air filter thing happens. So sometimes you do need to like just take a peek. But you were right, and we would have been done a while ago had we just followed your magical intuition.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go with your gut when you're installing stuff. It doesn't always pan out, but this time it did. So now with this installed, I release you from this video coil to go do a vlog and test out whether or not we've actually solved this janky throttle.
I'm excited. I'm tired and I'm hungry.
And there's the sandwiches trying to come into the shot.
Someone is tired and hungry.
Yes!
Sandwiches!
Thank you. That was perfect timing.
Were you guys filming?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I'm a good boss.
He's a great boss. Look, Jimmy John's.
So, you have been released to go test this after you eat your Jimmy John's sandwich.
Awesome. I am excited. I am excited because this morning on my way to Motivation, I was testing it and it bucks really hard. So.
Yeah, so hopefully this is going to smooth everything out, and I'm very interested to hear back tomorrow at like the butt crack of dawn when we get to go on a plane to go on an adventure, which you'll see some more about. But big shout out to Motivation for hooking us up with this rapid bike. Click the links down below and check them out. Now you're going to see Whitney vlogging on this bike.
Ah!
I don't think it's going to be that kind of energy, but we'll see.
It might be. Oh yeah, wow. There is a big difference on this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when you're entering a highway, always make sure your check engine light is on. That means you're good to go. Nate said to try to get it at every RPM and every gear just to give the module more information, and then smash in the back of a Hyundai Elantra. Although it's going to be kind of hard to do during rush hour. I hate to say it, you guys, because it seems like I'm simping. This feels like a different bike. This morning, it was hard to start, and I was just trying to get it to be super jerky, and it was so easy. I barely had to do anything. And it was just fluffy. It was just lurch, lurch, lurch. You guys have probably seen that in multiple other XSR videos. It's just a super jerky video. But install a rapid bike and suddenly it starts better. I'm like, nice strong crosswind for a vlog, highway vlog. Yeah, getting blown all over the place. So Nate said the biggest thing they noticed with the XSR 900 and the MT09's is not necessarily more power, but just a smoother throttle. You know, everything gets bogged down by emissions these days, and he said the fueling on this platform just sucks. I'm in A mode right now, which is full party mode. I'm noticing a really big difference. He also said too that like once you hit about 40 miles, you're really going to notice a difference. And if I had time to do 40 miles, I would do it. And you guys would come along with me and we'd go get cheeseburgers, have a picnic. Oh, it's so much smoother. Wow. I'm so used to it jerking, like right when you're leaving a stoplight. I'm so used to it giving me some feedback, but it's not doing that. I mean, in traffic is kind of the best place to see how the throttle is behaving. Slower speeds. Wow, it's so funny. I'm just like bracing for a buck and it's not doing it. Yeah, there's a big difference. I almost feel like Rapid Bike cleans all of the crust out of the XSR's eyes. It just feels like it shaved something off of there. Something crusty. And underneath it is some nice smooth skin. Oh, this needs a quick shifter. Get a Rapid Bike. If you want the crust beautifully swept from the corner of your XSR or MT09's eyes, get a Rapid Bike.
And if you're local to Austin, you can actually go to their store, get your stuff there in person. Say the words, Jake. Jesus.
And starving.
All right, rolling.
Stay on there.
All right, well, there we go. Dropping tools. Great start.
Pull it like a man. Pull it like a man. How'd you just pull it off? No, come on, you
Pull it like
you little.
you did it. Oh, man. All good.
How do you know that?
How do I know what?
You said all good.
No, I said all good as in all the things you were saying
Like you're not even having
were tasty.
Okay. Falafel, poke bowl, sandwich.
Hey, great seeing you here. Didn't think I'd see you back at the end of another Yammie Noob video. Yes, this video is actually over, but if you hit this link over here, you can keep watching Yammie Noob. Leave me a comment on this one and that one if you don't mind. Let me know if you liked it or hated it, and then maybe we can make the videos better. Keep improving, right?